Computer. 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 Computer? For those of you who don't know, I actually was the biggest game nerd there ever was. So much so that in high school, all I did in my free time was play competitive Call of Duty. I was even thinking about not going to college just to play video games. And so, as you know, if you've been following my journey, I've been doing a triathlon, so I really haven't done much gaming. But one thing I'm going to be doing next in my life is trying to reignite that fire that I had for gaming, but also try to really understand computers and programming. I've been accepted into a programming school for free, hosted by the Walton Family Foundation and Launch Code, so thank you for that. I'll be learning to code, but I also really want to just learn about computers, technology, reinvigorate my love for gaming, and maybe be able to stream some of that games. Now, I'm no expert here, and this is the first time I'm doing it, but I wanted to take you through that journey of building that computer for the first time, trying to figure out what all these parts do, and then eventually be able to game, play, edit videos, and stream on all of this. But what I will do is at least just show you the unboxing process. Might as well. And yeah, I don't know enough to give a great review, but I did pick out all of these PC parts myself, have done research. This is the first time I've built a PC, and we probably have a lot going on here. And look at this, what the heck, this is like Christmas came early. So here we have my RAM, my memory. Okay, here we have our memory drive and boot drive that I'll be using for high-speed booting up of the computer. This is the motherboard. This is where everything on the computer plugs into. Set that here. This is going to be the graphics card, really the one of the brains behind the computer and what gets all of these images processed. So another big part. And okay, we have the CPU or the processor. Actually, this might be the fan included in that. Yeah, so the Ryzen 7 processor there. Almost nervous taking this out. Look at that kind of thing. That's nice, very stiff there. What is this? So this is a memory drive. So this is a 2 terabyte memory drive. So that will be memory. Let's take a load of this. Beautiful. And so this is the case. Oh, it looks good. Look at that. It's got the clear panel there, kind of meshing there. Wow, love it. I think it looks better than it did online. Okay, here we are. It is Friday night. We're posted up in the garage. Got Kaya and Bruno chilling with us, and all of the PC parts are ready. Keyboard and mouse are inside, and so hopefully all of this stuff is going to be going into the case. In an hour or two, be a fully functioning working computer. Relatively simple tools we have here. Got a knife to open the boxes, a Phillips head, and a pair of needle nose pliers, and then some jars to fit screws and stuff. So hopefully shouldn't have any issues, but here we are. Okay, so I stopped the time lapse because the GoPro died, and there actually wasn't too much going on here. So we've had a bunch of different kind of issues and just installing things a little bit the wrong way, but slowly figuring out. I have the motherboard installed, the CPU, the fan. Most of this stuff is in place. Haven't really figured out the wiring yet, so it definitely has been quite a challenge, and I was trying to go off manuals, but multiple manuals for multiple parts tell you to install it a different way, so that was confusing me. But luckily the good old YouTube is helping, so making some good progress now, but still have quite a ways to go. Okay, it has only been a very long time, maybe 3.5 hours. I finally have all the components hooked into the case. So now is the terrifying part of plugging everything into the right hole. So this is the part I've been nervous about, but hopefully it will go good. Hold on, real quick. Look at these two girls over here. They're being so cute. Roxy is literally buried under pillows, and Kaya's just like up on the pillows. It's so cute. How cute. You look so goofy behind it. This thing's as big as you are. So got everything plugged in, fingers crossed. Plugging stuff in definitely was the trickiest part. Thankful for Emily's little fingies to help me with some of these guys in here. Obviously it's still a mess. I don't know yet if it's gonna work, so before I try to clean everything up, I'm gonna plug it in, see if it powers on. Yeah, so hopefully we'll do that in a minute and it'll work. Okay, this is the moment of truth. We have a monitor hooked up to it, and it's in the power. The power's going in for the first time. Okay, I think this will make things happen, hopefully. Oh, I see color in here. That's a good sign. That's a good sign. You see that? Mm-hmm. Okay, hopefully this power switch will turn things on. Let's
go! Yeah!
Oh my gosh.
Wow, that's so beautiful. Look at that.
Okay, and we got that fan's working. That fan's working. All the fans are working.
These fans are working.
Nothing's popped up on the screen yet, so
Look at that.
We're not out of the woods here, but at least everything inside the computer looks like it's working. I'm not sure why things haven't come up on the screen. Maybe it's because there's no keyboard or mouse attached. Okay, we'll have to figure this out, but that's a good sign. So far, so good. Let's go! I just powered it off, let it have some time, and it brought up the BIOS to the screen. This means everything is working. Oh my gosh. And so now, before I get everything set up in the BIOS, do all that stuff, it's time for me to take a little bit of time and actually finish putting this together and cleaning it up. But that is such a good feeling. Okay, here we are. I've got the back panel put on, the cords all done. This is what it looks like, and the glass case is on. A Wi-Fi antenna, this moves around, but that's the Wi-Fi antenna. Here's the front. Now for the final step of the build, the peeling. Oh my gosh. What a satisfying feeling. There it is. Gorgeous. Sweet, so now it's time to go set up the mouse and keyboard. It's getting pretty late, it's like 10:30, so I'll probably hook up the mouse keyboard. Just make sure it all works, but I don't know if I'm gonna go through powering and booting and loading up everything and figuring that out tonight, but we'll see. Okay, it's the following morning. Last night I had everything set up, but I ran into a few issues that I had to sleep on. But this morning I took apart the case again, made a few cable tweaks, and this is what it looks like in the daylight, and got it all set up with the keyboard and the mouse. And I loaded up everything and got Windows installed, so now it is a fully functioning computer. There's a bunch of stuff I need to do to make sure that I update and set up the drivers so that all of these parts work perfectly for this. So I'm going to be doing that, but this is pretty much it. Everything is set up and ready to go, so I'll be ready to edit videos, play some games, perhaps stream. So I'm really excited. Can't wait to play with my new computer, learn how to code on it, game again. Just really exciting, and I love the way it looks. Super proud of that. So been a fun journey, very challenging. It probably has taken 6 or so total hours to get it fully constructed and set up to where it's functioning. So definitely quite the time commitment, a little bit challenging, but I'm happy to have it. Okay, so it's been about a day since I've had the PC built. I've gotten a game on it some, used it some. It's been amazing. I even learned how to code on it some. But what I want to show you is something that I really love about this thing. I used to always have the problem of never turning my computers and stuff off when I was done with them. I would just let them run, and I knew that was bad, but I hated having to have all these tabs and things I was working on, have to close everything down, and then wait minutes and minutes for the PC to start up. So I'm going to show you, and I have this timer about to go, how long it takes me to not just start this computer, but start it and get into my email or a game. And so here we go. I'm going to hit this, and then here, I'll start that, hit this. There goes the RGB. This was all the way off. Boom, look, that is up, in, and loaded up within 12 seconds. 12 seconds to get all the way started and into my email. So that is incredible. And it just means that, I'll be able to turn my computer off really easily and then be able to just turn it up and get things going. What have we got here? I don't know how well this will pick up, but here is the computer, the mouse, and the keyboard at night. And I wanted to show off a little bit of the colorness and kind of how pretty it looked. I'm not a huge rainbow person, but this is just, it really is pretty. So, and it's not too much light, but it is enough. So right here we've got this keyboard. You'll see here, it's going like flashing rainbow, but if I click a button, it sends out a pulse, which I just think is so pretty. And you can do multiple pulses, and if you're doing like from multiple keys, it just makes the whole keyboard just glow up. I think it's beautiful. That and this awesome RGB. So thank you for watching me build this PC. I'm really excited for this next kind of journey, through gaming, through coding, through understanding technology, and of course streaming, so we can play games together and all of that stuff. So, thank you for joining along, and as always, thank you for keeping it real with Ryan.